Hey, how's it going, everyone? Wonderful to be back again. Sorry I didn't make you a second video last week. I got so busy, so hectic. Life has been just one of those things. Hey, it's Rob GillT. It's all about property and it's all about Cape Town and a little bit of fun. And I'm thinking about your investment, your rental investment, standing empty. Because this year, that's become quite a big issue. So let's talk about that today. Empty investments. So when I look at a lot of the properties at the moment after the COVID situation, a lot of their rental properties are standing empty. The ones that have got tenants in, about half of them are not paying. Okay, these are statistics off the top of my head and from speaking to people and what have you. These are not actual statistics that I've got and drawn anywhere or anything to that effect. But being in the market, kind of, you know where you stand. And so many rentals at the moment. I mean, last year and the year before, people were standing in line to take rentals in this area. And now I'm finding just empty places, empty apartments and whatnot. Sorry, it's morning, got to have some coffee. Marvelous, that's so good. Anyway, but what I want to talk to you guys about is if you have an investment and it's turning empty, why it's like that, what's happening. And what I'm seeing happening at the moment is this economy shifting and moving in a direction that could be a little bit scary, a little bit of a worry. And that is, people lost their jobs. Things happened, things changed. Okay, people got retrenchment packages, people have been living on packages, savings, that sort of thing. And that's only going to start taking effect now or in the next month or two, where people start running out of money. So this becomes an issue on its own. Then there are all those people that were in the rentals that already couldn't pay or made or negotiated not to pay, but can't get back, and they can't get back to where they were because they've fallen behind. And a lot of people have fallen behind in payments and situations like that. So this is a great concern. I mean, what do you do in this situation? Firstly, you can't evict anyone. Nobody can be evicted from an empty or from a rental property. So you're sitting with a tenant that's not paying you if you've got a tenant. If you've got no tenant in the property, obviously you're taking a loss. Or you're just holding on to the property and you can afford to, but a lot of people need that income from the property, to pay the bond, to pay the loan, or to cover costs. In many cases, these places are in estates, blocks of flats, sectional titles where there's heavy levies, expenses and that sort of thing every month, which cost money. So this has happened as an occurrence due to the economy and due to the situation that we're sitting in. And also what you're finding at the moment is those serial renters that would move around, those serial movers, have stopped moving this year. Because if you're sitting in a place and there's all this uncertainty around you, why would you move? You're just like, I'll just stay here for another year. So that's kind of where you are with these serial people that would move around. They're not moving around, they're standing still. And then there are those that have decided, well, the interest rates are so cheap, I might as well go and buy a house. Because as a landlord, you charge 2 months deposit and 1 month's rent. That's 3 months, okay? It's pretty close to a cheaper property where the guy can actually pay his transfer costs, all right, and the lawyers, and purchase a house on 100% bond. And some banks are offering 105% at the moment. So he can walk away from a rental and buy his own property if he's got a good credit record. And nobody will take him on as a renter or a tenant if he's got a bad credit record anyway. So he can afford 9 times out of 10 to go and buy that house. So here's the problem. And that's your situation. So what I would recommend in a scenario such as this is holidaymakers are coming back, Airbnb is coming back, all right? Consider this. If your property is standing empty and it's in a really good location, consider doing the Airbnb. Get some furniture in, get some nice bedding, get some coffee, get some cleaning up, and go and do some short-term rental, do some holiday rentals. You get paid up front, the people move into the property, flat, whatever, and especially if it's down in the beach area or in one of these good areas, and they'll come and stay and take whatever you can get, take a good workout against the competition, what kind of fees you can ask, maybe ask a little bit less, and get the people into your property. I mean, there's a person across the road from me that's short-term rentaling their home, and we're in a residential area, and they're doing very well from it. In fact, making more than they would on a long-term rental. So if you're prepared to just put a little bit into it, maybe you'll have to hire someone to come and clean it once a week or something to that effect. I believe you can negotiate with your tenants whether they want it cleaned every day or once a week or whatever, but you can just stipulate that you clean it once a week. You might need, if it's a house, a garden, boy, whatever the case. Look at those scenarios. The shift, move your business. Okay, don't sit with an empty property and eventually lose it. Look at what you can do to earn an income from it, and a good income from it. Because if you do find another tenant, there's no guarantee they're going to be able to pay you, or they're going to keep their job, or that this lockdown's not going to come back again, reinvigorate itself and go back to some horrible level or whatever the case. So be careful of that. That could also affect a short-term rental scenario, so you've got to look at that as well. But I would, in this scenario, I would actually take the short-term route, take the gamble, go for that, try and get some money up front, keep the money going in the investments, and look at that. That depends. If you've got 100 places, that's different. You're obviously covering the costs a different way. So that's my thought on that today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I sell property, call me first. Besides that, don't forget to knock the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram if you could. Thanks for watching, and till next time. Wait. Go and have a look at the auto spare shop. Don't forget, check the auto spare shop out. I got that on the go as well. That's something we've started up, and it's really fun. So I put the link in the description for you guys. Go and check that. If you need something for your car, it's all there. Right. So yeah, now you can move on. Cheers.